So yeah, I was thinking of starting to wear a keeper.
Wait, that's not what are they? I thought they're called.
They're called keepers. Kippers.
Kippers.
Yeah.
Isn't kipper just hold that like close?
No, I thought they were called a yarmulke.
Yeah, they're called both.
Yarmulke sounds like a black woman's name, doesn't it?
Yeah. I always thought it'd be funny, like a Jewish.
Yo, yarmulke!
A Jewish suicide bomber could be called a Yamikaze pilot.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
Kippers
no.
are fresh as well, isn't it?
Fuck, it's hot in here.
It's very hot in here.
It's a name for
Yeah.
UKIP vote.
What
I
happened?
cranked up the heat. I want everyone to fucking.
The heat's not on, is it?
What the fuck is that? Oh, my fucking phone. I have to put on fucking alarms.
It says kill yourself.
Yeah, no, speaking of that, I did a gig on when was it? Thursday or something. And I mentioned Kneecap. I don't know how you feel about Kneecap.
Was that the Irish
Irish
rap
hip
band or
hop?
something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fenian
Group,
cunts.
yeah.
Hey.
They're yeah, easy with the F word. But yeah, and I mentioned Kneecap, and then like most of the crowd were like woo, and then just this one girl in the corner was like boo, and I was like, oh, you don't like Kneecap? And she was like, no, they celebrate like Hezbollah, and because they were waving a Hezbollah flag on stage or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, oh fuck, here we go. Now what I didn't know prior to performing was that the girl beside her, they're all together, she had like a Remember October 7th sticker on her like big badge or something. Yeah, it was very bizarre.
Ain't seen that.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, you don't like, okay, yeah, you don't like Kneecap. And then I don't know, I made a joke about like I had a Hezbollah flag.
Yeah, they don't like foreskins either.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, the Jews, yeah.
Yeah.
But are the little hats they wear made out of foreskins?
Well, that's what I was thinking. It's kind of like a replacement for their foreskin. It's like symbolizes
Right.
the loss.
Yeah.
You lose your top and you put it on your head.
Exactly. Yeah, they take the foreskin
Yeah.
and they turn it into a little hat.
Yeah.
So
Tiniest mohawk.
yeah, and so then I was like, oh yeah, and then we just got into this awkward like 2-minute thing of like, because I was like, what have Hezbollah done? You know what I mean? Because I know like, you know, you got Al Qaeda's 9/11, Taliban, ISIS, they've all got their kind of like magnum opuses. You know what I mean? They've all done something. I was like, what have Hezbollah done? And it was just silence. And I was like, all right, okay. And I was like, oh yeah, they were found innocent, weren't they? Like Kneecap. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, well, fuck you. And then I just kind of like, that was the end of my set, and I got off. And I was just like,
work done.
that was my crowd work done. I'm going to clip it up, put it on social media. And heckler destroys Zionist. No, comedian destroys Zionist.
Yeah. Hezbollah destroys Israel.
Oh, they got Hezbollah were the boys that got with the
Pages.
with the pagers. You know, the
Yeah,
walkie-talkies
yeah,
thing?
yeah.
So they're obviously not the sharpest tools in the shed.
No.
But
Yeah, but they had
Yeah, they
pages.
put bombs in their carrier pigeons.
Did people use carrier pigeons anymore? Or is that more of a thing of...
People do it as a hobby. I remember our neighbor had homing pigeons.
Yeah.
That he would like let out and they fucking just fly around and they always come back.
There's a lady at Backstreet and she wears this lady. She's there every day and she wears a pirate costume.
Okay.
And she wears a pirate costume because she when she first met her husband, like her boyfriend, like 20 years ago, they was going to the pub and she had this pirate costume.
Yeah.
And he was like, I bet you won't wear it. And she was like, of course I'll fucking wear it. And then
Yeah.
she wore the pirate costume to the pub. And since then she's worn it every time she goes there.
As just like a dare? Or
Well, I
just...
think she's just mentally ill.
Okay.
But, she just goes there, wears the pirate costume, and also she just has pigeons.
Okay.
So she just goes there with
In
like
a cat bag as
in a
well,
cat
like,
bag,
springs
yeah.
it in a cat bag.
And then she just has the pigeon, and every once in a while it just flies around the fucking bar, and it like causes mayhem, and then she grabs it, and you know.
This is at Backstreet.
It's at Backstreet, yeah.
Multiple pigeons or just the one?
She has
pigeon?
one pigeon.
One.
She has one pigeon which she like heals.
It's
mean heels?
it's the most best looked after pigeon you've
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
seen.
yeah.
Oh, it's got like
It's-
nail varnish on and...
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Well
She-
said.
She like she gets like crippled pigeons,
Okay.
heals them, and then releases them.
Great band.
Yeah.
Crippled Pigeons.
Yeah.
Punk band. And this is a comedian, no?
No,
she's
like,
a lady.
Not even an audience member. She's there every week and she just never comes in.
Oh,
Yeah.
like Brenda Fricker in Home Away. No, not Home Away.
Home
It's
Alone.
Home Alone. Yeah, Home and Away is that
Bit,
Australian.
actually. She does look a bit like
She looks
her.
like
She
her,
look like Brenda
but she's
Fricker
dressed
and-
as a pirate.
Yeah, imagine her as a pirate. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sailing the seven seas.
Well,
Yeah.
how... okay, what's the extent of the get-up? Like, does she have like
She's
an
got
eye
a full
patch and-
pirate costume. She's got the hat. She's
Okay.
got like the big jacket and like the ruffled shirt and like the trousers tucked into boots. She's
Yeah.
full pirate.
Full
Yeah.
pirate.
She's gone full pirate.
You ever go for a booty?
Yeah.
Booty call. Were pirates? This always fascinates me. They were just like made up.
No.
No,
They were
pirates are
absolutely
real.
not. The way that they're depicted in like media is made up. It was
Yeah.
like there was like one adaptation of, was it Pirates? Oh no, Treasure
Treasure
Island.
Island, yeah.
Yeah.
Where there was an actor made a choice that people have just stuck to.
Yeah.
But absolutely, there were
They
pirates.
normally worked for the state. So like
Yeah.
they were privateers when they were working for the government, like
Right.
in the 16th, and they would like the English would send a load of boats out to steal gold from the Spanish.
Right.
And then whenever they stopped wanting, like whenever the privateers, they didn't want them to do that anymore, but they continued. If they wanted money, they called them pirates.
I think you would have been a pirate back in the day.
I would have been a great pirate.
You would have been. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have one tooth.
But they would
Yeah.
they would not last long. Like these motherfuckers were not living to a long.
No,
like,
they're
it was
living
it was like you, if you decided to be a pirate, you knew you had like 5 or 10 years.
Yes,
left.
you became a
Right.
pirate when you had nothing going on.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
So like, because there's.
I mean, you have a
Scorpions.
great time doing it. You know,
Yeah.
you're in the Caribbean. You're fucking, you're robbing, you're pillaging, you're doing something else. You know.
Yeah, you got syphilis though, and scurvy and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it is.
Yeah. I had a joke about that never worked. It was about how do pirates say the N-word with the hard R.
Wow.
All right, so
Wow.
anyway,
Early days of comedy,
yeah,
yeah.
early days of comedy. Yeah, I mean last week, but I've stopped doing my black voice joke.
Why?
It just
That's
stopped.
a great joke,
With
man. That's
the
funny as fuck, bro.
You got- that's how it
fuck
works.
man.
I just lost confidence in it. I
Yeah,
think.
but that's the thing. You got to do it with confidence. Shit,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
you got to really go for it.
Yeah. Yamaka, get your ass over here.
Yeah.
Have you seen One Battle After Another?
Oh, it's the
See that?
best.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the best
No.
one I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Very
very, very good. You should check it out. It should be called One Black After Another. Lots of
Whoa. Hey.
whoa, yeah, lots of
Whoa.
blacks in there.
Yeah.
You think she was? You got to see this, Callum. It was very. You think the woman was hot? The
What the child?
Pervidia. No, not the child. Pervidia, the main
Oh.
one who.
Yeah, she's hot. She's got a nice ass.
Yeah,
She had a real
she
nice
does.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
She,
usually
I didn't
quite
even
good
like
with films.
when she sexually assaulted.
Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
That
raped
was-
Sean Penn.
That was.
I think
Yeah.
she
That
eats
was a-
Sean Penn's
Also-
arse, I
Yeah.
think, at one
Also,
point.
she fucks him up the ass, but then he gets her pregnant.
Oh, I think it's implied that they have sex later on.
Afterwards. I mean, I guess so.
But she goes down and I think she's like eating Sean Penn's arse and then
Yeah.
he's limping for the rest of the
Who's that
movie.
timeless classic?
he's a
This is, yeah.
strapper.
Huh?
Timeless
Yeah,
classic.
yeah,
this, yeah.
yeah. Sean Penn is like loves black women.
Yeah.
And he has a
Yeah.
thing for black women. But then he joins this thing called the Christmas Adventurers.
Yeah.
Who are basically like white supremacists. Well, I don't know, is that what you'd call
White
them?
supremacist,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Correct,
like
yeah.
organization. So I
Dreaming
mean, this
of- dreaming of a
podcast
white
right now is
Christmas,
looking
yeah.
quite white supremacists with the haircuts and the
Yeah,
skin
we do
color
look,
and
We do
whatnot.
look pretty far right.
We look
Yeah.
awesome.
We do look awesome. We should have had a black person on here just to balance out the.
No. God's sake, bro.
You wouldn't be able to see them sitting on the couch.
Right.
They just blend into the
I've
couch.
got one locked up just over there behind the camera.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, see, behind that mattress now, if you pull that mattress away from the wall, there's a big hole in the wall, and there's just a family of black people living
Oh,
in the middle.
really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do they work for you,
They
or-
pay me. They pay me
They pay
rent.
you rent?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Do you like black women?
Oh, they're my neighbours, so yeah, got to. No,
Oh, where do you live?
Brixton Hill.
Okay,
No,
very
it's-
black.
Extremely black,
Yeah.
black. But no, Brixton's not too bad. But you know, it's funny you say about the undercover journalist, bro. Because I watched the James O'Keefe, bro. It's always like because I never understood
Who's
how they
James
don't-
O'Keefe?
He's Project Veritas, so he does like he caught like the fucking the
Bin Laden? No.
Who?
No. That's Bin Laden. No.
He done like the Moderna or the vaccine. Like he managed to get all of them top guys on camera saying how it was all fake and that. No coverage, you know.
Right.
Like kind of take the humour out of the room for 2 seconds.
No.
Let's actually be serious
Get
about
serious.
medicine
Get serious.
for 2
This is
seconds.
what the people,
But I feel they always
No, it's
lead in
into the
with-
camera.
Yeah.
Project Veritas.
If you could vote for it, no, just
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying this guy
broadcast.
infiltrated the COVID scientists,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they,
and-
they
and
had him
fa-
on camera saying that it's a fake, it's
and,
fake
and
news.
Facebook and all that, bro. Yeah, he had like the top people. Is that funny to you, George?
Yeah, this is not fucking funny,
Well, you
George.
went
All
from
right?
This is the
COVID
world,
back
man. Bro, they always lead in with like a mad question. It's just like, so where did your funding come from? And it's like that should just be alert bells. Like,
Oh
straight
yeah,
away.
yeah. You know, you gotta fucking ease into it. You know, you gotta lube them up a little. You can't just go fucking straight in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So this Project Veritas, I think I saw those videos where, you basically, because like Facebook and stuff, they suppressed people who were saying that spreading COVID misinformation.
Yeah,
you know what I
all
mean?
that kind of stuff. Yeah,
But yeah, so this Project Veritas guy, so it was COVID as well. How did we get? Because we started talking about black people in Brixton,
Yeah.
and then we're talking about how did we get something about he found Bin Laden.
Well,
What did
he
do?
just brought up journalism.
Oh, journalism.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, how did
Yeah.
we get from black people in Brixton to
I
journalism?
don't
I
know.
can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, we can jump back straight
We
onto
can jump
them.
back
Yeah,
into
no,
the
black people in
people.
Brixton, they're cool, man.
Yeah.
They're super rad.
Yeah.
No, you know what the thing is, bro? Gentrification. Thoughts, comments, guys?
Gentrification. Well, apparently this area that we're living in right now is a gentrified.
I had an ex
And
girlfriend.
it's great.
I had an
Yeah,
ex.
it's
great.
a
I had
nice
an ex
area.
girlfriend who was Jewish, and she said she loved gentrification. I think
course she
she's-
did.
I think it's just in their culture, you know.
Yeah.
They just love it. You
Oh,
know?
they're kind of pulling that over in.
Yeah, that's literally.
It's literally
their
what
MO,
they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She tried to gentrify you.
She tried to.
Almost did.
She
He
tried
was
to, and
wearing-
then I became homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
she
not
kicked you
that
out
one.
of
It's
your
the
home.
one before.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
literally kicked you out off your land.
Mm.
But
But he was wearing like flannel shirts and that just before it happened. Like they almost had him.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a ceasefire now. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah.
Nice
See how long
caveat.
that lasts. Yeah. Well, we were talking about Israel and Palestine. I think that's what we were alluding to. But yeah, I know it'll be the proof will be in the pudding now because.
There ain't no pudding there.
I don't know if they that was all they let in was pudding. You know? We're letting in pudding.
Blood pudding.
Yeah. We're letting in pudding. All right. But because I guess now if they break the ceasefire, once they get the hostages back, then it'll be like, so you are just doing it for the land,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This is a Jew-heavy start. We gotta.
Yeah. Should we line it up? Should
We gotta
make
lighten it up.
Let's make fun of the Arabs.
I have an Arab joke.
Yeah.
How about this? All right, I don't know if you like this, but the Prophet Muhammad and his wife walk into a bar, all right? And the bartender says, "Sir, you can't bring your kid in here." Do you like that?
That's a banger.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to try that at Backstreet, I think.
Try and Poplar.
Yeah. Try the Poplar. That's
Yeah.
that's not going anymore, is it?
No, it got cancelled. Yeah.
Well,
Heath
just anyway-
Moorhead now, he has a few fucking opinions, I'd say.
What, Heath?
Yeah.
Oh, good old Heath, bro.
He's
Yeah.
like a fucking schizophrenic Facebook page. Every time you talk to him, it's just the same talking point. It's fucking insane.
He's got a black kid, doesn't he?
He's got a mixed race baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful mixed race baby.
Another way of
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You had a little black kid with you when I saw you recently. What
Found
was
him
going on there?
Found him.
You found him.
Yeah.
He's still with me. No, he's
Yeah.
it's my sister's child. So yeah,
Right,
nephew.
Nephew, okay, yeah.
Deep swallow.
You say
Yeah.
that like it's a tragedy. You're like, yeah, she came down with an illness.
Yeah.
Only at the time when she told us, but no, listen, we've grown to love him. He's
Yeah.
a good kid.
He's growing on me.
He's growing on me. Should have seen my dad's face when he first found out, bro.
Oh, really, yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Walked home, bro, and he was in bed, and just fingers interlocked behind his head, just staring at the ceiling. I'm just like, Dad, it's not. Hey,
It's not the end of the world.
Please.
Yeah.
do we
Yeah.
know the dad? No, but hey, come on, things are gonna get
Do they-
fine. Things are gonna
do
get
they know
fine.
the dad? No.
Now we do. He's good. Shout
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
shout out, Amari,
Yeah,
good guy.
he
bro.
did his time. He got out of prison.
My sister told me he was working on the train tracks.
Oh yeah, yeah. We saw him on the news, but yeah, because I remember at where was it? Soho, I think, and you were like,
Oh yeah, that's right. I brought him to
You're
that.
like-
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, I think this kid's gay. Or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know how relieved I was to come back and see Rob the only one laughing at that joke? I was like, thank fuck for that,
Yeah,
bro.
that
That
was-
was a rough bit.
That didn't go well that bit for you, but
Alright, cheers,
Well,
George.
that's a
This
tough
guy.
room.
it was a tough room.
Yeah,
Tough
yeah.
room.
It was a
It's a
bit.
tough room.
But I only done that because he said, because I had to look after him the day, and he was like, I was like, I'm gonna do the gay bit, because I've told him about it before. I was like, I tell everyone you're gay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like, no, don't do that, please. And like he sat at the back, and I done
Stop it! Don't tell me I'm gay.
Shut
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
What age is he?
7.
7. Yeah. All right. So he's. So what was the bit about again? He dances or something, or
Yeah, he's just mad flamboyant, Rob. Look, man, I know you're a gay guy. I'll be honest with you. He's he's super flamboyant. He was anyway, but now he's like good at football and shit. So
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
say that
chill.
like you're super relieved. It's because
Yeah.
they have rhythm, so they can dance.
exactly.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's just jarring for a white person to see that.
Yeah, because
You're like, you're
they,
fucking gay.
they do love to dance. So yeah, it's just that's part of
Yeah, it's in their bone, and you've
bones.
like bullied it out of him.
Hey, well, you know, and now
It's a
he's
terrible thing. You're calling a 7-year-old gay.
well, now he can't dance, but now he's good at finance and stuff. So it's like
right. That's
other
good.
end of the spectrum. So
When
it
you
works.
said he's good at football, it's like you've kind of trained him you're kind of trying to train the gay out of him a little bit. You know what I mean?
Nah, listen, bro. If he's gay, he's gay. So it's what happens, isn't it, man? But he's slow. You know when they're so young, bro. And he's just like, when they're super young. Like for instance, he's black.
Yeah.
When he was born, he had blue eyes.
Okay.
Like straight away, I didn't even know that. And
That's the happiest you've looked when
bro,
you've talked about him.
ecstatic, bro. Yeah, no, but when you first see
You
that,
got blue eyes.
Oh, bro, yeah, I've got blue eyes. My sister has blue eyes. Like this kid's got blue eyes. And it's like, so how does that work?
Yeah.
But so when you first see that, you're like, is that even going to change? And it's just you know when they're young, bro, and you're just like, so how's he going to turn out? It's just like one of them ones, isn't it?
Yeah. The I think it's hard to be young and black and gay.
Oh, bro.
Because black.
What was it for you?
Well, yeah, the black part is what I struggle with the most.
You grew out of it.
Yeah, I was like, I kind of had the same thing that Michael Jackson sort of went through.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. You know what
You molest children.
Yeah. And I'm innocent. But because I love the idea of like for Halloween you say like, oh, I'm dressing up as, you tell everyone you're dressing up as Michael Jackson, but what they don't know is it's Michael Jackson pre the transition,
just Billie Jean Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Billie Jean Michael Jackson. But yeah, no, from what I understand, it's hard to be black and gay, you know.
Oh, bro, yeah, super.
Yeah.
There's a lot of homosexual activity in the black community. Apparently,
he's done it. Investigative journalist.
Yeah.
Here's the footage.
I've heard from my sources that apparently there's a lot of like in America, especially a lot of guys like booty bandits behind closed doors, and they don't want people to know.
Yeah.
And then like there's a lot of guys who like go to prison to fuck because they get in prison young.
Yeah.
And they get fucks in prison, and then it turns them gay.
Yeah.
And they come out of prison and they.
It turns them gay.
Yeah, they become gay.
I think maybe they were awakened.
They was awakened. Their homosexuality was awakened.
It was dormant.
And it was dormant, and it gets awakened within them.
Yeah.
And then they go back to the real world, and they because it's so homophobic that they see the pussy, and it's like, this is gross, and they go back to prison. They get back in prison, get fucks in the ass.
Yeah.
A lot of molestation as well.
It sounds like a porn that you watch. That's like you thought
sure
was a
just
documentary.
a wet dream you had.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sources. He said sources.
I've got sources. I've got sources. I've got black sources.
Yeah.
From the ghetto.
I saw some Charlie Kirk video that was just complete bullshit. It got like disproven, where he said like 1 in 20 black dudes commit a murder in their lifetime.
Yeah. What's the actual statistic?
What?
What's
I don't know.
One in
Some
10.
videos
It's
just
one-
like,
yeah.
yeah. And he got shot by a white guy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So
But
who's the racist
apparently, I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you
Jews don't count as white.
No. Yeah. That's
Yeah. What are they?
what, the Jews?
Yeah.
They don't see themselves. The Jews I know, they're like we don't see ourselves as white.
Yeah.
They're like we're not.
They're not brown. They're like beige.
Any thoughts, Callum?
Historically, Jews have been hated, so it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough,
Yeah. I get that. I was talking to a Jewish comedian, and he was saying that he was like, "Oh, it's hard to be Jewish these days." You can't mention you're Jewish on stage because people just presume you're a
Zionist.
Do you know what
Zionist,
I think a lot of people, it's like, because it's the same with like comedians who are from Russia, and they'll be like, "Hey, I'm Russian," and they'll be like, "Don't worry, I'm not on the Russian side."
Where to?
I think it's because they're too self-conscious about it, and the audience can tell if they just say it, and don't get and they're not saying like. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think people. I don't think people care as much as they perceive them.
And also,
to.
if you say it with a guilty face,
Yeah, exactly.
Not guilty, but like if you look worried about it, people are like, "Oh, is he going to say something about something?"
Just if you say it with confidence and then just get into it, I think it's fine.
Well, I don't think people care about Russia, Ukraine anymore.
No,
I think you can
not.
say you're Russian and people that have forgotten.
No, I'm talking about back when it was hot.
Oh, back when it was hot, yeah.
I had a great bit about that war. I was praying for that to continue just so I could keep doing
It's
it.
still
bro.
going, isn't it?
still going, yeah.
Just
yeah.
about, but now I'm
Yeah.
really like dragging it out.
What was the bit?
It was like fucking hell, what was it so long ago, bro? It was like I had a Ukrainian girl that was at work, and she we kept going on about the war, and just my imperialist side was like actually admiring how the Russians done it. I was like, well, they cut off your supplies. That's actually quite something. White crowds it killed.
Yeah. Oh, you were impressed by how they were going about their business.
Yeah, it was like the more she kept saying how bad it was, the more I was like, wow, that's actually strategically amazing. And just,
Right.
like, get more and more.
That's good. I think that's you're admiring. Like you can, what do they say? You separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
A little bit there, you know what I mean? Are you religious, would you say?
I am, bro. Yeah, very Christian.
Very
Yes.
Christian. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Do you go to church every week?
I do. Yeah, Kensington
Wow.
Temple.
Shout out Kensington Temple.
Shout out Kensington
Yeah.
Temple. Listen, can we have a moment's prayer?
Yeah.
Actually, if we.
I didn't know that the Christians referred to churches as temples. I thought it was just church.
The early churches were temples, so that's
Yeah.
how they would have called them, kind of thing. But I think Kensington Temple's one of the oldest ones going. It's funny actually because when I came up here, I was just saying how beautiful the area was, and you've got a beautiful church at the end there. And I was looking at it like I was like,
George
wow.
slept in it once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
George did sleep in it once. Yeah.
Did you?
I was
The
staying.
Lord
He
gave him
ran up and he
shelter.
said, "Sanctuary."
And they're like, "Oh God, it's a leper."
Oh, that's good. I fucking So I was staying. I was staying in Rob's bed, right?
That was good.
I was staying in Rob's bed, right? And because he was in fucking Berlin getting fucked in the ass, so I stayed in his bed, and then I left the house. I didn't have the keys, and I fucking I knocked on the door. Couldn't wake up Hamish, so I had nowhere to sleep because this was when I was in hostels. I had no money, so I went to the church. And I didn't go in the church, but I went to. It was like a tent, like a fair day tent. So I went in there and just slept in there for a few hours.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, the Lord gave you
giveth.
shelter. Yeah.
the Lord
Yeah, that's what
giveth.
the priest said when he walked in and found you sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, the Lord giveth.
Yeah.
Hey.
And he flipped you over and saw that you were too old. But and have you always been Christian?
Is that how you find out you flip him over? Oh.
Oh, look at the wrinkles on that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I heard George coming into the house, I pulled down my trousers, and when he walked into my room, I just had my bare arse out. It was good.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, he must have whipped up a photo on his phone the other day. He's like, bro, look at this. And it's just him white, like gaped ass, bro.
Yeah,
laying on
yeah.
the bed. I
Yeah,
was
I've done
like,
that a few
"Oh."
times.
Well, he sent me. I got some new shoes from someone. Someone gave me shoes, and I was like, "Oh yeah, they're nice." And then he showed me. He sent me a picture of the shoes, and he goes, "Yeah, I have my cock in the photo just for scale." And it was just the shoe, and then his cock beside the shoe. It was, and then I was like, "Dude, shave your dick," and he was like, "That's not." What
Wait,
did
is
he
your
say?
actual dick hairy?
No,
Oh.
it's
he-
wrinkly.
He goes wrinkly, and I was like, "Dude, you gotta iron your dick. It's fucking gross."
My dick is not gross. My dick is. I got a beautiful penis.
Yeah, you do actually. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's a nice size.
It's a nice
Was it
size.
hard in the picture?
It was soft.
It was soft,
So
yeah.
it's like, I can get hard right now. I'll show you how
Yeah.
good my dick looks hard.
I feel like you did. You maybe put a little bit of wind in the sails, but I.
No, I did not. I did not. I just.
Well,
wow.
it wasn't the smallest, surely. It wasn't the smallest.
It was. I had the heating on.
Yeah, it was like a 1/3.
It was a third. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't give it a stroke. It was just. I've got a naturally nice penis. you know?
Yeah. I was supposed to get laid last night, and
I could tell because I came home and he was shaving in the bathroom. And I
Nice.
looked in here and the bed
Yeah.
was made.
Yeah.
And
What
I
was
was
you
like,
shaving?
I was gonna yell through the door, but like, "You shaving the ass?
Yeah, you having fun in there, faggots?
Who's the lucky fella?
What?
Who's the lucky fella?
Young.
Who's
young
the
black-
unlucky fella?
Who's the unlucky? Yeah, some young black dude that lives like 15 minutes away. Yeah.
Do you love him?
It's your nephew.
No, he's too old.
Yeah.
He's too old.
My uncle says I'm gay. I've got to check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Callum goes, he's got a ginger pube hanging out his mouth.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Disgusting.
That is.
Oh, shut up.
I
You
won't-
fucked him.
I won't stand for
I
that.
didn't fuck him. You
I
fucked
won't
him.
stand
Yeah.
for
You
that.
fucked Callum's nephew.
That is out. That is.
Yeah, you always saying you have
outrageous.
to get in your knees.
Yeah, that's. God, I can't stand for that. That's,
All right.
that's
All right.
outrageous.
It's quite blue.
That is blue. That's not the color I would have used, but
Yeah.
No, he was he was like, yeah,
Spit it out.
I'll come over, and so I said to him, and
Would he come over? You'd have been doing the exact same thing. Just when I came through, just fucking.
no, I told
Yeah.
him you gotta
He's
enter.
got a candle in his ass.
Yeah.
You gotta enter ass first. That's what I said to
Yeah.
him. But yeah, I shaved my fucking pubes, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Put on some lipstick, and then and then he just doesn't respond for an hour.
Oh, I
And then I'm like, yeah, what's the fucking deal, you black bastard? And then he was like, yeah, I'm not. He's like, oh, I fell asleep, and I was like, you cunt.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I just shaved my pubes for nothing.
Yeah.
So I posted my.
You found cunt when you started with a C there, didn't you?
Yeah. So I just put my pubes in an envelope and I posted them to his house. It was like anthrax, you know.
Does that happen a lot in the gay community where, like, you're.
They bail.
They bail.
Oh yeah. They Christian bail.
Mhm.
But
Nice.
anyway,
Muslim bail.
Anyway,
Cam's nephew's on bail actually.
He's innocent.
oh fuck!
Did you see me? Bro, I bombed the worst. So I did Bamps and fucking Diesel show, yeah. And like it was a sketch show, and it's for Bamps and Diesel audience.
Is this filmed?
It's filmed.
Can we put it in the podcast?
I'll give you the footage. I'll get the footage.
Yeah.
It's basically a sketch, right? And it's a 90%, 95% Somali audience, right?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of ladies in hijabs and like Somali dudes. They're all about 25, 26. Basically, the sketch is, right? So they got this. They find the sketch. They find me, who's been in prison. This is like on the video, and they do a makeup job on me, and I turn into a woman who's like an actual actress.
Oh, I thought that was
right?
going in another direction there for a second.
No, it's like they do a makeup job, and I look really passing as a woman because it's an actual woman, and then they trick this guy, Max McKenzie, they trick him into going on a date with me, even though it's a woman. And then the reveal is I come out and I'm like, oh, I was a dude the whole time, right? And I'm in a fucking dress.
Yeah.
I'm in this big floral dress. And like I'm sitting there and I'm like, it might go bad, but like, also, like, it's silly and fun. Like, it's a fun little sketch. They'll probably like it.
Yeah.
So I'm behind this box on stage, right?
Yeah.
And they're showing the footage, and then the actress comes down, and I'm listening. It's getting no laughs.
Oh.
I know I'm gonna bomb, and I'm in a fucking dress
in front of Muslims.
in front of Muslims, bro.
Yeah.
Well, they wear dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. I came out, and I just got. Oh, bruv, fucking boo! I was getting booed and shit.
Oh
Weren't
my
much
God.
Love. Much love.
And then I fucking.
And then they gave you a bonus. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
rock
You're like,
hard.
don't boo! You're gonna make me come.
Yeah, so I'm rock hard, right?
Yeah.
And then I've got to do this thing with Max where I'll do a play fight. I'll fight Max like Jerry
Oh
Springer.
God, I said I hated that as well.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of a homoerotic.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, this is fucking pool. They say pools for like gay shit.
Oh,
Going
really,
like that.
yeah?
Yeah. Like, pools, bro. Pools, bro.
Oh, really, yeah?
And then I fucking like.
Yeah, they want you to
lines.
pause so they can jerk off.
Yeah. And then
But George had lines as well.
I did have lines of dialogue.
Yeah.
What's
Of
my
methadone.
dialogue? Oh, I said at one point was like, you didn't say that when you kissed me, and he went, oh.
Even worse. It's
Yeah.
like a pile
Well,
of
whose
bombs.
idea was it to do like a homoerotic sketch in front of a room?
Bro,
full
it
of
was
black
funny.
Muslims?
Yeah.
No, it was a funny.
At the end, I hug Max, and they're like, bruv, what the fuck are you doing, bruv? It's like, bruv, this is a sketch.
I get
Yeah,
this pussy off stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to walk through the crowd in
Oh
the
no!
fucking dress.
Shame.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all throwing fucking the Quran at you and everything.
Yeah.
But the because you said that like, you thought Max was like if you had to fuck a bloke, you
I'd
probably would.
fuck Max in the mouth.
Yeah.
He's hot.
He's a good looking dude. Yeah.
Yeah, if I had to.
He's got that Madeleine McCann thing in his eye though.
What
What's
is
the
it?
Madeleine
Look.
McCann thing?
He's got that little thing on his pupil that comes off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it takes
I love
away
little
from
like
things.
fucking errors like that though.
A nice little cute like
Yeah,
tiny
yeah.
buck teeth on
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, he's what did David Bowie have? He had
He had
the
two different coloured eyes.
different coloured eyes.
He had
Yeah,
one green, one brown.
He had a fight with his friend in school, innit, and he like caught his iris or something, which made it widen.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this? Max McKenzie?
No,
David
David Bowie.
Yeah.
Oh,
David Bowie-
right,
I call him
okay.
David, yeah.
David
yeah.
Bowie's from
Confused.
Bromley, where like near where I used to live, and like I knew someone who knew David Bowie when he was a kid, and he
How
said
are you? Wait, hang on. What are you saying?
I knew someone.
No, you're saying Bowie.
David Bowie.
That's actually, I think,
Yes,
originally.
Yeah.
Oh, is
fucking
it?
Irish
Yeah.
cunt.
Ah,
Fucking,
okay.
that's how
Everyone
he
else
says
says
it.
Bowie.
why you have
Yeah.
to-
Not
that's
Bowie,
why
it's
your
Bowie.
nationality has to do with it.
Anyway, so he knew David Bowie,
Yeah.
Bow Wow,
Yeah.
as a kid, and like he said, like he was the biggest freak on the planet. Like he was just not.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Didn't have any friends. He would just spend like he'd skip school and just walk around Bromley on his own all day.
Yeah.
And just fucking like not really get up to mischief, but just like a complete loner.
Yeah, just singing.
He came out as gay to fucking get famous. It's a famous enemy.
But he was bi, right?
He was bi, but there was a
Yeah.
famous enemy article from like 1968 when like he rented out this mansion, and there's like the title was "I'm gay" and it's David Bowie, like, you know,
Yeah, it's just sucking off off a bloke.
just sucking off
Yeah.
a black guy.
Yeah, I always thought he was bi.
He
Yeah,
was
that
bi.
what
He
you said?
fucked
Yeah.
everything. He fucked kids.
He did fuck.
Did he
fuck
actually?
girls.
He fucked
Oh,
a kid.
yeah,
He
yeah.
did a show, and this 13-year-old girl got backstage. Apparently, it was like he saw the girl. She's backstage, and he was like, "Fuck," and she was like, "Yeah," and then he just bent her over, stuck it in her, cum in her, and fucked off. And it turns out later she was 13. But it was the
Wow.
70s, a different
It was
time.
the 70s. No one was checking IDs
Yeah,
back in the 70s.
David Bowie's my hero, so you can
No,
fuck.
it's rock and roll.
You can fuck anyone.
Yeah, if you're talented enough, people will just give you a pass
Fucking
for that kind of stuff.
the bassist, was it the bassist from the Rolling Stones in like the 1980s had a 13-year-old girlfriend?
Yeah, Bill Wyman.
Bill Wyman. Yeah.
Why, man?
Yeah.
Why are you fucking kids?
Yeah. Fucking Jimmy Page had a 13-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah, he did.
And they're all my heroes, so you know they can fuck kids.
Yeah, Prophet Muhammad.
Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not my hero, but he can fuck kids.
Yeah. Not yet.
Not yet.
You could convert.
But it was more rock and roll back then, you know.
It was more rock and roll.
Yeah.
Muhammad was, he
Also-
was very punk rock when it comes
Muhammad?
to prophets. Yeah. Very punk rock.
How, as a Christian, how do you find hanging out with like other religions? Like, was a religion ever get brought up?
Yeah, with Diesel and that all the time, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it's quite fun. I mean, there's not much humor in it. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
just debating
Exactly. That's why I always
scripture.
find it weird
Right.
when people are like comedians are like religious.
Well, bro, you know what my thing was?
It
You
just
know,
doesn't-
Patrice O'Neill said something about it once because he believed in God, but he was like, I never wanted to get too much into it because the people that become like that, all the humor gets taken away.
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
like, it's
yeah,
just-
yeah, of
and there
course,
is
yeah.
a truth to that. There is
Yeah.
absolutely a truth to that. But it's like when you see when it is, obviously I would say this, but when it is true, you just can't like.
You can't
there's
deny it.
not
You
much
can't
else you
deny
can
it.
do.
As
kind
a
of thing,
Christian
yeah.
man myself, I like to concur with
Come
him.
on, bro.
I-
He has a religious bone in his body.
I don't like to bring it up because you lose people in conversation and stuff. But yeah, it's tough. It's
Yeah,
tough
you've
going
lost
through
me.
that.
But do you believe in any
I
God
hate this
of
guy.
any description?
I believe in Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, my savior.
Okay.
Well,
as of when?
he saved everyone, not just you.
Yeah.
He's my savior. He's your savior.
He
Well,
sins
you're
out.
gonna burn in hell, but
I'm probably gonna burn in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
but it's fine.
Not
you
if
know?
I repent at the last second.
No, that's
Correct,
cheating.
correct,
That's
correct.
Can I
bro.
repent at the last second?
Absolutely.
No, that's
but mean
Catholic
it.
bullshit.
Well, then you can just.
Well, no.
but you have to mean it.
You have to mean it. You have to mean it.
Yeah, I believe in predetermination. That's where your soul is decided before you're even born if you're going to heaven or hell. And it's proved to you by the fact if your life is good. If your life is going well, then God loves you. If your life is going bad, it's because you're being predetermined to go to hell.
So if my life's going well, but I'm blowing 1,000 dicks a day,
Yeah.
Then I'm-
but
Yeah, what if you're a pedophile, a really successful pedophile, that you're having a great time?
yeah, like Jimmy
Well,
Savile.
yeah.
There's great
Say what you want
areas.
about Jimmy Savile.
Well,
He
then-
lived a good
Well,
life.
therefore, Jimmy Savile going to heaven.
Fuck.
Jimmy Savile.
That's interesting.
there
That's
was-
very interesting.
There was a Jimmy Savile documentary, and he I always remember it because it was just before he got caught, just before he got all came out that he was a nonce. There was like a Christmas special where they did Jim Will Fix It with Alfie Moon from EastEnders,
Yeah.
and like they brought,
Oh,
you
yeah,
remember that? And
yeah.
they had Jimmy like a documentary with Jim in it, and it was before so it was just like how great of a guy he was. And I remember him saying, like, I believe in God. And he's like Pascal's wager, basically explained Pascal's wager. Like, I believe in God because if you don't believe in God, then you're going to lose a chance. And that's why when I believe in God, it gives me the opportunity to, like, do good stuff.
Right.
So Jimmy Savile probably thought he was a morally okay man.
Yeah.
He's just thought, all right, so I'm going to fuck all these kids and fuck all these dead bodies and abuse all these people. But I'm going to run, like, 48 miles and that's going to counterbalance it for a charity, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
You
that's
think that was him being like, he's trying to like,
he's trying to balance it out.
balance out the scales.
Well, that's actually
Yeah.
how a lot of other faiths work. They base it off good deeds. So
Okay.
it's all about good deeds. Like, if your good deeds outweigh your bad deeds, that's how you get to. So that's actually the same.
Yeah,
thing.
like
Yeah, but
Hitler used to
Christianity's
hold
about-
the door open for people all the time.
Yeah, and then you can,
Oh,
and then,
wow.
and then
Yeah.
you can finger who you want.
He held the door open for 6,000,001 people.
Yeah, the door. yeah, the door
So
into
he's
an
oven.
oven.
He just tipped over the.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a shower door, but it's still fine.
Yeah.
It still works.
Oh Christ! You ever been to
Is he?
Auschwitz?
What's your step?
No.
What?
He's like, what's your step?
What's your
The
step?
floor's
Yeah.
slippery.
Don't hit your head.
Yeah. Take it out.
But I'm watching this the Ed Gein thing.
I don't know who that is.
That's the
Ed Gein, isn't it?
Yeah, it's based on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's based on him.
Yeah, I know that dude.
He's like he's inspired by the some Nazi that's in the something of Buchenwald, the something of Buchenwald.
Was he the guard or something?
No, it was just some woman who was like the wife of.
She was oh wait, because there's a famous Nazi guard who was a woman who used to torture all the people.
Yeah, that's her. There's
Yeah,
the
she was
bitch
like
of
one of the most sadistic
Buchenwald or
women in the
something.
world. She used to have a whip. And like she'd walk around the fucking camps with the whip, and she'd whip men. And then like there's rumors that she would like whip them and then get the guys to eat her pussy and stuff.
Rumors, allegations.
Oh.
Wow.
Come on, that's nothing hotter than eating a
Yeah.
Nazi's pussy.
Yeah.
You're no bread, but you got
Yeah.
pussy. Oh,
What is it with bad
I
people?
would have
with-
put on a yarmulke and gone undercover there.
Yeah, so he was inspired by her, and he started because she like made lamps out of Jews and stuff. You know what I mean? And I know what I'm getting you for your
She was an
birthday.
interior
but-
decorator.
But yeah, he made like a chair out of his mum. Yeah, and I don't know if this is real, but he has a girlfriend over, and she's like, "Oh, what's this chair made out of?" And then he's just like, "Oh, just something."
Yeah.
And then the seat, there's like a nipple in the,
Oh,
in
Jesus.
the seat. And she's
Just
like,
the
what?
hands at the end. Just like,
Do
wow,
you
this
think
is
he
a
would
weird
like just
chair.
suck the nipple?
Yeah, I would.
I don't think it was sexual with egg going. I think
Oh, it's always sexual,
Yeah, it's
especially with the mum. It's always sexual.
Even if he doesn't. Yeah,
I'm only
he-
2 episodes in, so maybe he does.
the root of it was always some sort of
Yeah.
sexual disturbance.
It's,
Well, there was a lot of religious stuff, like his. He used
it's very
to.
Freudian to
Yeah.
kill your mum
Oh,
and
yeah.
make a chair out of it.
He used to. He used to.
Yeah,
just
she didn't let him sit on
sitting
his
on
lap,
her,
so he wanted to sit
sitting
on
on her
the chair.
face. But yeah, the very, I think very religious family. And then like one of the opening scenes is he's like wearing his mother's underwear.
Yeah.
And he's like jerking off.
We've
while
all
he's,
been
like,
there.
strangling himself like this.
Oh wait, is this a documentary or a
No, it's a
reenactment?
reenactment.
Okay.
Nice.
And he's like choking himself with a belt. And he's like, ugh, and he's wearing like his mother's underwear.
Imagine being the
lingerie.
actor for that scene as well.
And you're
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
and he's like, I don't think it was sexual with his mum.
Yeah. No, not at all. We've all done that.
Yeah.
But,
I remember like one of my first memories is seeing my mum's cunt. That's one of my first.
Well, yeah,
memories.
that's everyone's first memory.
Yeah, that's when it came out.
My
yeah.
first no, but you don't remember being born. Like, I remember like going into the bathroom
Your
and my
mum's
mum's
cunt.
having a piss, and it's just a big hairy cunts there.
Oh,
And
she's
just
wetting the
being
whiskers.
Slow down.
Just
Easy.
being so scared of it.
What?
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
wait, you what? Did she? How,
She was
how did
having a piss
react?
in the ensuite, and I walked in, and I'm like pussy. I'm 6. I'm like pussy level.
Yeah.
She sat down. I'm looking directly into the twat.
Nice.
Oh.
And it's just a big hairy thing, and she's
Oh,
like, "Get
God.
out." Well, maybe she wasn't because I was
Was she a
sick.
cat?
Eat like a cat.
Yeah.
She's like spraying piss at me like that.
Was it Harry?
Are you into hairy girls now?
No, I like them bald. Maybe that's the thing. That's where
What, like
But you're into piss.
chemotherapy?
I am a little bit into piss.
You're a little bit into piss. Piss
Maybe I want to
whiskers.
piss on mummy.
Yeah.
I want to piss on
But this
mummy's twat.
maybe your mom doesn't talk to you because of that.
Can we talk now? We're friends.
Okay, and have you brought up the vagina side?
No, I don't. Do you know what? That's the first time I thought about it in years. I've
Okay.
just, but it was interesting you said that because, like, mate, there's a parallel universe somewhere where I walked in and I ate my mum's cunt, you know, and that could have been me. I could have been my mum. Like, I could have run over, like, oh, you know.
Oh, did you
I
think
kissed
she
my
would've been-
dad's. I
You
smoked
had-
my
yeah,
dad.
yeah.
You're
kissed your
good-
dad.
he does get good bits when he thinks back in because the dad bit came out of you just being like, you ever kissed your dad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember learning about snogging, and then my dad came into my room, and I put my tongue down my dad's throat and
Yeah.
like stroked the back of
And
his
he
head.
had to pretend really hard to that he didn't enjoy
Have a
it.
boner, yeah. And like
And
I
he'd be like, "Oh, George."
That's the thing. The fucked up thing about it is that I did it, and he just went no, and he just walked out of the room, and then we just never spoke about it. He never sat me down and went, "We don't
Not
do
in front
that."
of the cat.
Yeah. That's I don't
Yeah.
kiss you, I'll kiss your sister. You know, like,
Yeah.
but he never
Yeah.
explained it to me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've always just had this shame about it.
Put on this wig. Yeah. No, I think my dad walked in on me. I think I was like, I was quite young. 7, 8, maybe. Wearing like my mom's.
No.
I've definitely said this before.
Yeah.
Like bra or something.
Yeah.
Hot.
And yeah, it was quite hot. It was hot. And I think he just like walked in and was just like, no, and he just walked out of the room.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like,
see, that's bad parenting.
I'm not dealing with this.
No, it is bad.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to put on my mum's clothes and like heels and shit, and then pretend to go undercover, and I would knock on my front door, and
yeah?
and like pretend a bit like I'd be like I'm tricking them into thinking like I'm like
Woman.
hello, yeah. And my mum would just be like, "Oh, that's so cute," and I'd be so pissed off. But she
They
recognized
didn't fall
me.
for it?
Yeah, they didn't fall for it.
Do you think that was maybe you
Didn't fall for it.
you might be trans? This is like you're expressing,
Yeah.
you're questioning your gender, maybe.
Absolutely.
What age was this?
I would have been
28.
5 or 6. Yeah.
Yeah,
What was
5
it
or 6,
to trick your parents? Did you say?
Yeah, you was.
Yeah.
Did you just,
Yeah,
like,
I've
was you
done
like thinking like you
You
was
wanna-
Mrs. Doubtfire? You was trying to Mrs. Doubtfire your
Yeah,
mum.
you know
You're
a
trying
better
to trick
name
your
for
dad
that.
into
A better
fucking you.
name for that film would have been Doubt Pussy.
Yeah.
I don't think she has a vagina.
Mrs. Doubt cunt.
Yeah.
But,
Down cunt's great.
But she, with the Ed Gein thing, he's jerking off in his mom's like underwear.
Ed Gein.
And he's like choking himself, and then his like mom walks in on him.
Hot.
She's like, oh, and then she makes him strip naked, and then she's like reading the Bible to him. It's like
Yeah.
a punishment.
Oh my God.
She's
Oh,
like,
nice.
you're a bad boy.
You're a bad boy.
whatever.
I've done a role play like this with a girl.
I have it, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So and then he made a chair out of his mom. I think he killed his brother. But yeah, he was.
What
the
kind of
first guy-
furniture did he make his brother into?
I don't know. I think he
A
made him
lazy
into
boy.
a nice like
PS2.
Yeah, like a settee. You know.
Settee?
Yeah. That's what.
SETI.
Yeah,
This
SETI.
is a SETI.
Yeah.
Oh.
Made him into
It's
a nice.
It's an English term for couch.
Couch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
I'm
Never heard
explaining
of
to
it.
Hamish.
translating
Never heard
it.
it.
I'm explaining to Hamish, the foreigner.
But yeah, no, and then he was the guy who like started with like he wore like a mask of he's cut off like his mom's face or something, and he was like wearing it around the house or whatever. Which is, you know, we all have our hobbies, you know.
Who's your favourite serial killer?
Favorite serial killer? I don't know. Maybe you know, because all the like main serial killers that we're all aware of in pop culture, everyone thinks that like they're the worst ones. And they've only killed like 20 people or something.
Yeah.
There's serial killers that are in like South America,
Kill thousands.
and
Yeah.
they've killed like, I think there's one guy on Wikipedia. They're like known serial killers.
But usually it's the way it's done that's more interesting.
Yeah, but
just
there's this
the
guy
number
in
of-
like South America who
Well, you
killed
could-
like 500 street children, like just like
There's a guy in
kids
it-
who were just
yeah.
roaming the
There's
streets.
a guy- I
and
remember-
So he was cleaning the street.
He was clean, yeah.
The most fucked up serial killer story is this guy, an Indian guy, and he would pick up like street
Whoa.
kids.
Yeah.
He would pick up street kids and then like, you know, fuck
In his
them.
Uber? Oh, okay, come on.
He would pick him up, fuck him, and then like the way he would dispose of the body was that he had a big vat of acid in his back garden, and he would
Right.
chop up the kids and then put it in the vat of acid, and he got
And
like
then he would serve that as street food.
yeah, exactly.
Make a nice curry.
Yeah, and
Karaoke.
and then he only got caught because he did it to so many kids that the smell was like, you know.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean he's boiling Indian kids, so you know the
Oh
smell.
wow. That's brutal. This is an Indian guy, was
An
it?
Indian guy.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a few. Most of them are in South America, I think. They just
They kill the indigenous women in South America, so it's easy. And also, the police don't investigate it when it's indigenous
Oh,
women.
because they're like, oh yeah, you're just doing us a favor, like.
Well, yeah, I didn't say that, but yeah.
Oh, speaking of Indians, this is a fun story. I was doing comedy in your eye the other night, right? And I'm leaving the room, and I just did my Muhammad pedophile joke, and I'm leaving the room.
It's always concerning when you say, speaking of Indians, and
I'm
then start a
speaking of
story.
Indian. No, it was the guy involved in the story was Indian. So I go out anyway, and as I'm like walking to the back of the room, there's this guy, like an Indian guy, and like a guy in his 40s, and he's in like a tracksuit, and he's got a chain or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, come here, I'm an agent," is what he said to me, right?
Okay.
And I'll take out like Mossad or I don't
He
know.
said Asian. He said Asian.
Psst, I'm Asian. I'm like, yeah, I can fucking tell, bro.
Yeah.
But he's like, come on, I'm an agent, and I'm like, oh, and I go outside with him, and he's like, I love that, and I was like, oh, thanks, man. And then he was like, so yeah, do you have an agent? And I'm like, no, I don't. And he's like, well, I'm gonna help you get an agent. And I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. And he's like, I've been working in the industry for 20 years. He goes, my name's Yogi. All right, so. I'm gonna put this guy on blast. I don't give a fuck. He was like, "Yeah, my name's Yogi, and I've been in the industry for 20 years."
Oh, you Yoki.
Yeah.
Yogi.
Yogi,
Annie. Okay.
But he goes, so he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I've worked with all the biggest names, and they all know."
Yeah,
they
the
all
really
know.
long Indian names.
There's all Indian names with him.
Yeah.
But he
The House
goes,
of Pimpa Pedal on.
yeah. Yeah, you know, Apu from The Simpsons, I was his agent. But he goes, I've written jokes for some of the biggest comedians and all sorts of stuff. And straight away, I'm like, okay, this guy's fucking
Full of shit.
he's full of shit. But I'll hear him out because he might be real. You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking ruin this opportunity. So he goes, and I'll prove it to you. He takes out his phone, opens up the contacts on his phone, and hands me his phone, and goes, scroll through the contacts, and I'm scrolling through the contacts,
God.
and it's like Dave Chappelle, Jimmy Carr, fucking all this
Wow.
stuff, all this sort of stuff. Every famous comedian you can think of, like
Wow.
fucking
7 numbers.
Jim Jeffries or whatever. And I'm like, all right, yeah, cool, impressive. And like, I could do that. I could fucking put all
Yeah,
this, whatever. And it's their full names. It's like Dara O'Brien instead of just like Dara or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, okay. He takes out his Instagram. He's like, yeah, look at my Instagram. He's like scrolling through his Instagram, and it's like him photos with Jimmy Carr and fucking whatever. There's a photo of him passed out on a couch getting raped by Cosby. It's crazy. But it's just photos with him and all of these like famous comedians, and I'm like, all right, okay. He shows me his LinkedIn. There's all these testimonies from people being like, Yogi is the best
Really?
agent I've ever had. He's worked with all the biggest names, all sort of stuff. And I'm like, oh, maybe this guy's legit. And he's like, you don't believe me, I'll show you. And he just more proof. And he was like, give me your phone, and I'll fucking put my number in or whatever. So I'm like, all right, give him my phone. He goes on Instagram. He adds himself. Adds his himself on Instagram from my account.
Okay.
And I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I should give this guy my phone. And then he goes, so I'm standing there. I'm like, all right, okay. And he goes, I'm not asking for anything in return. I just want to help acts that don't know. He's like, asked me like, what do you want out of your career or whatever. I'm like, oh, I don't know. And he's like, yeah, I want to help acts that like, you know, deserve to be represented and they just don't know how to get their foot in the door. I'm like, oh, okay. And he goes, I'm not asking for anything in return. And he goes, but I'm launching an app on Monday, and it's £10 a month, right?
Oh.
And for comedians to go on, and then the app helps you like link with agents or whatever. And I was like, right. And he goes, but you get it for free, right? So you sign up for the app, you get it for free. And all I ask is that you tell your you get your comedian friends to sign up for my app.
He's getting you in a pyramid scheme.
It's a pyramid scheme, yeah. And he goes, yes, so you just sign up you can sign up for the app right now. And I'm like, nah, I'll do it when I go home. And then he's like, oh, I'm gay as well. And I was like, all right, okay.
I'll stay.
And then he made this joke about like, oh yeah, I'm brown, but my dick's white or something. I was like, oh, yeah, whatever. And he goes,
can I use that?
yeah. I think he told me he wrote a joke for, I can't remember, but he's like, yeah, you can sign up for my app or whatever. You get it for free. Tell all your friends about it. And he was like, yeah, you got a bright future, whatever. He told me that. He goes, Josh Berry, the impersonation guy, who's like really famous now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does like
I've done some sketches.
Yeah. He's like super famous. He's like, I got him his agent, like that he has at the moment. Like, and he showed me a picture of him and Josh Berry, and I was like, all right, okay, cool.
A real agent doesn't show you photo evidence constantly
No.
to try and get validation.
He's like, I know you're gonna get. Yeah, he goes, I know you're gonna get home later, and you're gonna go. Oh, that guy was full of shit, and like whatever, and you're gonna wake up tomorrow and you're gonna talk shit about me, but like I'm 100% legit. And I'm like, all right, okay. Shows me this photo of Josh Berry or whatever, and then he goes, yeah, so you want to hang around after the show? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna go home.
He's trying to fuck you.
Maybe he's trying to fuck me, yeah. And then anyway, I go, right, I'll ask Josh Berry. I'll text Josh Berry or DM him.
Have you spoken to him before?
No, I've never spoken to him, but I DM'd him, and he got back to me being like, that dude's full of fucking shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. He got a photo with me at some fucking gig. He's like, he did get me an agent, but it was like this cowboy shit fucking Mickey Mouse agency.
Yeah.
The worst agent. It lasted 2 months. He was like, that guy's fucking full of shit. Like, whatever. And then I'm like, oh yeah, this guy definitely got like, he was like, I was in the industry for 20 years, left, and now I'm starting my own thing. I'm like, that sounds like someone who got like Me Too'd out of the comedy industries. You know what I mean?
Well, also but also he probably says that to for the last 20 years he's been saying that. I've been in the industry for 5 years and I'm starting my new thing. I've been in the industry for 10 years. He's just full of shit.
His spiel was probably bang on. Like he'd done it 1,000 times.
Oh, 100%. It was fucking. Should we do a break? Relentless.
Have we done?
What are we at? Yeah, 54. Yeah, okay. We'll take a quick break. All right, I'll be back. Bye. All right, folks. The episode continues over on Patreon. Go join it for the love of baby Jesus Christ. I'd love you forever. That was Callum McIvor, the Duke of Brixton on Instagram. Give him a follow. Rate the podcast on Spotify. All that shit. Leave comments, likes, send a picture of your dog to me. Do whatever you want. Spread the word, the gospel of Chief. And yeah, as always, thank you for listening. Bye-bye.